Why am I in African American Horror Story? I am dying.
What's up, cuties? What is up? How y'all doing? Today marks the very first day of Blackathon 2023, Blackathon round 5. We are so freaking geeked that Blackathon is finally freaking here. And the very first book that I'm gonna be kicking off the festivities with is gonna be Given by Nandi Taylor. And I'm very, very excited about this one. Feeling good, feeling cool. Loving the look. All right, so excited that Blackathon is finally freaking here. And it is about 5 o'clock CST. Jan is gonna be hosting the first Blackathon reading sprints at 6:30 CST, so in about an hour and a half. And I'm going to get started. I have already got it started. What? Let's got it started and So I'm approximately on page 30 of Given. Just wanted to start the book before the sprint. I already have a lot of thoughts about Given. This is gonna be my first official read of Blackathon and I'm very excited about it. I haven't done my official TBR yet. It is, as you guys know, February 1st and I'm still figuring things out. But I just something made me want to make this the very first book that I read in Blackathon. Not sure where it's gonna fit in formally with all the prompts and all of that, but this is an awesome self-published black girl magic story where we're following a princess and she wants to be a warrior. And so basically she goes to this magical academy in the enemy far-reaching kingdom of Kresh, and she is there hoping to find some sort of cure for her father's mysterious ailment. She meets a dragon shifter, a boy who can turn literally into a dragon, which I think is pretty fucking boss. Like, honestly, men would be so much more impressive if they could turn into dragons, I'm just saying. So far, I'm really liking it. I'm very interested in the court politics that the story is giving to us so far. And I love the rune magic. Basically, there are these runes that they paint on their bodies and can activate in order to give them different abilities. So there is leg runes that will help you boost your speed, for example, just things like that. There's all these little details about the book that I'm very, very much enjoying, and y'all know that I love any book that has any kind of magical beast in it. So I am gonna make a nice 5-star prediction. I'm loving our protagonist so far. She's pretty badass. So I'm gonna stop this update here and I will check in with y'all in a little bit, maybe tomorrow, who knows. I'm kind of obsessed. There are people that turn into dragons, and most of the people living on Kresh that are going to campus are actually dragons. Oh my god. Oh my god, yes. And there's bonding magic. Soul bonding magic, and it is multi-POV. So we just switched perspectives to what is his name? We just switched perspectives to Weish, who is the dragon, the guy that can turn into a dragon that our protagonist is like. So there's definitely a little hate to love situation on this campus, because basically Weish, who is the love interest, right away turns into a dragon and gets really familiar with our protagonist, and she pulls out a spear and is like, dude, I'm gonna kill you if you do that again. And he's confused and he's like, what do you mean? You're my Given. And so apparently Given it means that they are bonded through the will of buy-in. So that's all I know for now, but I think that that's really freaking cool. I didn't know we were gonna be getting chapters from the perspective of her love interest, and you know, we love a combative romance from the get-go. I'm really impressed with this book so far. It is so, like, just the world building is so lush, and the rune magic, the politics, everything about it, the writing, I love the costuming, the designs, all of the mythical, magical beasts that are running around. It's really cool. The campus setting is great. All of the cultures that are depicted seem so well thought out. I'm just I'm really impressed, and I'm only on page 41. What the fuck is going on? Okay, so he is not doing well with respecting the fact that she doesn't know what the hell a given is. And he's like, well, it means we'll be married soon. Her eyes went wide, then angry. Lunacy, she said. I refuse to wed you, dragon. Of course, Akasha like chose this point right now to chew her bone. Later on the same page, this part killed me. So she's walking away and it says, Wish wanted to run after her too, but it was best to give female space when they got like that. For now, he'd make do with the scent of her. It still clung to his nostrils like perfume on his sheets the morning after he'd taken a woman home. He wasn't even in dragon form and he'd been able to catch her scent from yards away. She smelled like flowers. No, soil. Sun? Meat? Grass? No, she smelled like forever. A goofy grin spread over his face. Literally the most cheesy thing ever, and I'm shockingly not hating it. I am excited for her to school him in ways of consent and boundaries. I'm excited to see where it goes. Okay, I'm gonna give it a chance, even though if somebody said that I smelled like meat and was like, it's giving Hannibal Lecter. It's giving Hannibal the cannibal. Why am I in African American Horror Story? So I'm sitting in the inner porch reading No Gods, No Monsters and loving it. And earlier I repotted a bunch of plants, threw out some plants that I killed, and I put all of that dirt right outside the back door, because that's where we put our trash and our recycling. And I'm over here out on the porch reading, minding my own business, and Mama's cooking in the kitchen, right? And she comes into the porch and is like, there are spiders everywhere. I'm like, what are you talking about? And she's like, the spiders were in my plants, in that dirt that I was touching.
Climbing up on the counter.
And she said that like, while she's cooking, they're climbing up on the counter. She's like, yeah, I killed 4. She's looking for more spiders.
No, that was not good.
We're both deathly afraid. So that means when I was sitting here in the middle of the floor, I was touching.
Yeah.
Oh
they
my God.
might be all up in here. Oh my gosh. I was thinking they were like, you know, escaping from the plant up here, you know. But no, they're trying to get to it.
Oh my God, I'm gonna go take the trash out because all of the dirt's in there and we're pretty sure that's where the spiders are coming from, so I hate my life.
Yeah, I know, don't hurt yourself. Nook, do you want this? Huh? Do you? Huh? Is that, oh, look at that.
Get out.
Okay, here you go. Good job. Is this for you, Akasha? Jack, come on. Good boy. Come on, crazy girl. Stay down. Bucking horse. Down. Are you happy? You so happy. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna be a good girl? Can I put this here? Huh? What are we doing? What are we doing? Are we praying? Oh, what a sorry. You did it before I could say it. Calm down.
Good girl. Yeah, she likes it. Good girl. Good girl. Good morning, friends. We are going to Blackathon the shit out of this day. I woke up in an amazing mood because the Be My Valentine ball with my patrons is today, and I'm so freaking excited about it. But I want to catch you up on what happened yesterday with actually yesterday was day 3 of Blackathon, so this is day 4. Oh my god, I'm so bad with numbers and dates. But I want to catch you up on what happened yesterday, and then we're going to talk about the plan for today. I'm super excited. So basically, I woke up today and cleansed my face of my sins. Yesterday was just a very chaotic day in a good way. I'm screaming. One of the heart decorations fell and Jack has been growling and barking at it. That's so fucking funny. Anyway, so yesterday was just a day where I woke up and was just like, I want to clean. So I cleaned hardcore and it was just very satisfying. I haven't cleaned like that in a while. And then after that, I would realize, like while I was cleaning, I realized that my plants were in a sorry state and they've kind of just been piled in one corner since my mom moved in, because we had to move them, you know, so that she could get her stuff in, but I never moved them back into their original places, so they've been a little bit neglected. And through the watering and caring of my plants, I realized that one of them had grown mold. So I was like, okay, I need to put new soil in, but I didn't have any soil, so I was using soil from like the dead plants that I had. And that's where Spidergate came from. Apparently there were hella spiders in that soil and I don't even want to think about it, but there's this really big hanging plant that used to be in the como se dice, in the inner porch that's now above the sink, and that plant desperately needs water. I need to take some of the dead leaves off, but I'm really scared because I think that that plant attracts spiders. I think there's something about that specific plant because when it was out there, it always had spider webs on it. So I think when I take it down, I'm gonna spray a bunch of neem oil in it and hope that that does the trick. But after that, I decided to film because I hadn't gotten the recommendations video for Team Oshun up. So I did that, edited it, and I ended up honestly just working through the day. I didn't have the time to read a single page, which devastated me. Actually, I think I read a little bit of No Gods, No Monsters like when I woke up, but I mean, not really anything called progress. Oh no, I read to the dragon story, which got me so excited. I'm super excited about the fact that there is a little black dragon in the book, and that means that these two books actually complement each other so well. So reading Given and No Gods, No Monsters, because they both have dragons in it and they both have beasts in it, I'm just so happy. So today I'm planning on finishing Given. I'm so close, and then after this, like pretty soon after this, I'm having the first ever themed live show on my channel. A bunch of other booktubers have been having themed live shows with their patrons, and I thought it was just such a good idea. So I decided for February the theme would be My Valentine, and I'm gonna be joined by Deja of Deja's Book World, Stephanie of Stephanie Bookish, and Cami of Burrows and Books. So I'm really geeked for that. We're just gonna talk about things that we love, books that we loved as of late, characters that we ship, all of that fun stuff. And yeah, so that's gonna do it for this update. Right after that live show, we have reading sprints, and they were supposed to be with McKay, but McKay got the time zones mixed up, which is totally normal, and it's actually 6:30 a.m. his time when the sprint should start. So I'm actually just gonna ask some of the girlies from the Be My Valentine show if they wanna join the Patreon sprint for the Be My Valentine, for the live, I don't remember what I was saying, Akasha stole a ball. But yeah, I'm gonna ask them if any of them wanna join the sprints. Otherwise, I'll just do the sprints solo, but McKay and myself are still gonna sprint later on in the month once we figure out his schedule. And I love him through his chaos. But yeah, I just wanted to pop on and give a little update, say that I love y'all, and I will let y'all know when I finish giving. Cuties, I forgot to show you my outfit, which I'm gonna be wearing for the ball. So all of us are wearing red, white, or pink, and I've got my cuffs along with my favorite sword earring, and it's got a little red jewel on the bottom, which I absolutely adore. And then this is probably my favorite necklace that Ana Luisa has sent me. I'm wearing a red sweater that I don't often put on, along with these sport leggings that I really like, and they make my butt look super cute. And finally, I'm gonna be pairing it with these corgi socks. Like, look how cute they are. They're so cute. I'm just so excited for the ball. Like, I'm really, really geeked. Okay, that's the last thing that I'm gonna say. Look at my booty. Hey. Okay, bye. There is no way I'm going to make it through this book alive. She got up and moved away. Then she began to dance, skipping and jumping and swinging her arms and rolling her hips as the lantern flies bobbed around her. She was lost in a rhythm only she could hear and didn't seem to notice when he changed into a man. "You are so achingly beautiful," he said. "Come here, my heart." I'm fucking crying. I've come to realize that there is no other alternative, short of locking you away and keeping you miserable. I would have you with me happily and willingly, or not at all. But I meant what I said. I will never give up on you. And if you choose to leave, I will be waiting until my dying breath for you to return. When I first met you, you were just like everyone else who has ever told me how to be, how to act, how to live. But now you listen to me and respect my freedom to choose. Why? Because I love you, he said. It came out easily, like singing in the bath, like the truest truth in the world. He was no longer in love with the idea of her, but her. The Yeni Aja Nifebi Ka Yerba, the moonrise princess who beat up thugs, mastered complex spells in a matter of weeks, and always spoke her mind. I am dying. I cannot believe that this book went from an anti-romance to a romance. The apology that Wish has made for his prior behavior and the way that he acknowledged that he was behaving in a way that was harassment and took space away to change his ways. Yeni decides that she chooses him. And I just really appreciate that conversation about consent and how it was handled. And I'm really obsessed with this book. I have 110 pages left, and like, the action has turned up, the conflict that is here. They also, as a couple, have some very real conflict to like conflict between their clans, issues of space and how their relationship is going to work, with her being a princess on the Moonrise Isles and him being a Crescent and having to stay in his land and be in the army. And this is why I love like romance and fantasy and in horror so much more than just plain romance, because the couples are just tested in ways that I find so much more believable, and that allows me to root for them because they seem so much more real. I was not expecting to love this book so much. Ugh, why am I such a basic bitch for Wish? So Yeni is attacked, and what was really cool about the attack, and this is not a spoiler, before she even went to Kresh, her father had this protection rune painted on her belly, and it will heat up when she's in danger. So, you know, she has like a split second before danger comes when it heats up. And long story short, she's attacked and she goes to Wish and she's all like cut up and shit. And she says, also ignore my mom, she's singing in the bath. She loves Doja Cat, and she's got headphones in. Someone tried to kill me, and I think they may try to kill you, she said. Wish pinched the bridge of his nose, struggling once more to suppress his alarm for Yeni's sake, but it was no use. The idea that someone had tried to hurt his given made him want to roar, to rip and tear. He bared his teeth and growled. Ah! Y'all are so cute. Hello cuties! It is currently 3:38 my time. We have finished the first ever Be My Valentine ball. That was amazing. It was so successful. And then after that we had reading sprints with Deja because McKay couldn't be at our sprints, and that was just chef's kiss amazing. We had a great time. I finished Given during the sprints with 3 minutes to spare, no, with 10 minutes to spare, and it's the easiest 5-star read of my life. But I have to head to work for the rest of the night. In about like an hour and a half I have to leave, and I'm just exhausted from the events and all of the like excitement and adrenaline and energy and conversation, so I need to take a nap. So you're not going to hear from me until tomorrow, probably late afternoon, honestly, because in the morning at 11 a.m. we have our movie party, the first ever movie party where I'm going to be live on camera, and I'm super excited. We're going to be watching Canvas, which is a 9-minute short film, and then 7 pounds. And then after that we have the live show for All the White Spaces with Gabby, and that's for my book club, NB Book Club. So you are probably not going to see me until later tomorrow and potentially even Monday, but I'll keep you updated one way or another. Good morning, cuties. I hope all is well. Just wanted to come on and let y'all see my face. It is 11 o'clock exactly my time, so the double feature is literally starting right now. I'm super geeked. We're gonna watch Canvas and then 7 pounds, and I'm just really, really excited about today. So I'll have a couple hours between when the movie ends before the live show with Gabby starts. So it's gonna be a fun, busy, busy day, and I'm ready. Oh, guess who's here? Inception. Hi cuties! So we have officially concluded the NB Book Club live show with Gabby for the January pick of All the White Spaces, and it was amazing. And in that live show we started talking about movies and books that like have the same theme as All the White Spaces, and it made me remember this movie called Frozen that came out in 2010, where these 3 skiers go up on a ski lift and they get trapped up there, and it's in the middle of the night and no one's gonna be back at the resort until a week later. So I rented it on Amazon, and my mom and I are we're watching it together. I'm just mad that you broke that pretzel before I could get an image of it because it's gorgeous. And so long story short, we ordered Pizza Luce, which is like a local pizza like favorite. Got a Bavarian pretzel that looks amazing, and then we also got some pasta, 2 salads, and I got vegan chicken nuggets. So all right, we're gonna eat, watch this movie, and I'll check in with you later when I can do some reading. Hi cuties, welcome to day 5 of the chaos. My mother and myself have been looking for my wallet for quite some time. I just found it, and we're like, great, we can walk out the door. Now she can't find hers, so now we're looking for her wallet. Today is a really exciting day because I am doing yoga with Mama bow ties for the first time in her life. Mom, have you ever done yoga?
Oh no.
She said, oh no. So yep, so we're gonna go do yoga, and I'm really, really excited to like, you know, we're about to be a yoga family. So this is today's outfit of the day. We are going to get the pistachio cold cream brew coffee from Starbucks for the first time, because like the only thing that I like from Starbucks is the pistachio latte, and they just announced the cold brew, so I have to give it a try. Like, it's my brand. I'm very, very excited about it. I officially am on page 220 of No Gods, No Monsters, and somehow the book keeps getting better and better. The werewolves are called shifters, and I love the pack that we are introduced to. I'm really, really invested in that storyline. There is an awesome relationship that is queer, trans, asexual, and poly, and I'm just loving the inclusion of the queer characters and the way the representation is so organic and authentic in the story. It feels so right, and the way that these characters' perspectives are weaving together and the ways that their lives are intersected in ways that they don't know but you as the reader know. It's so cool. And now we're at the point in the book where action is really happening. The monsters are really coming out of the woodwork and some scary shit is happening, and the horror of the book, the scary element, is just been notched way up. I'm really enjoying it. So far, I feel like the term monster in the book is used as a metaphor to discuss people that are on the margins of society. So disabled people, queer people, black people, asexual people, etc. And I'm really appreciating that societal conversation, that those themes in the book. But yeah, that's all I'm gonna say for now. I'm so excited. Like, I cannot read more than 10 pages without wanting to update y'all on some theme or aspect of the story. So I'm forcing myself to not give another update until I finish the book. But things are getting crazy. Someone just got ripped off and taken into space, and there are these monsters whose eyes are galaxies. It's just so creepy, so disturbing. But I am gonna let y'all know how yoga goes, and we will check in later. This is where I leave you kids. I have just finished No Gods, No Monsters, and I don't even know what to do with myself because I am certain that this is going to be the best book that I read all year. I'm fucking speechless. It was amazing. There's a chapter towards the end that is single-handedly the most devastating chapter I think I've ever read in my life. I'm just gonna end the vlog here. Like, I'm so amazed. That is gonna do it for this video. Thank you so much for watching another Blackathon vlog. This is the first vlog for Blackathon that I've officially completed, and there's going to be many, many more. So I'm just gonna wrap this up, get it up so that I can start filming more. I don't know how any other book is going to compare to this one. Really excited for Thursday the 9th. Oh no, Thursday the 9th, which is when the Blackathon 24-hour readathon starts. Today is Tuesday the 7th. So I'm just super, super, super geeked about everything that we have planned, and I will check in with y'all in another vlog very soon.